Back to the Browns talk as they get ready for their second preseason game of the year against the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow afternoon in Indianapolis. Let's welcome back in our Browns expert, Jake Burns, from the Browns Film Breakdown. And Jake, this is kind of the midway point of the preseason. Obviously, you're always keeping an eye on that 53-man roster. What are some areas that you think the Browns may look to potentially upgrade on that roster? Some of the positions when they look towards the regular season.
Yeah, I think these are just areas that they want to target. I would certainly have, and I'm not sure that there are fixes out there. I'm not sure teams are just willing to trade away players, or cut players that would be sufficient starters elsewhere. But right guard is a position they are going to still have to address. Freddie Kitchens has been pretty vocal that they don't have an answer there yet. They've wanted somebody to step up, but they haven't had it. Eric-Kush has been playing right guard predominantly for them, and he had a rough week one. I'm very interested to see how he plays in week two in terms of how he handles balance, strength, anchoring, all of those things. Drew Forbes, the 6th-round pick, Southeast Missouri State, has had some buzz. It seems like they were moving him around early in camp, and against the Redskins, Freddie Kitchens mentioned that he flashed some skill and some things they wanted to see, so they're going to give him a shot, and they've given him some meaningful snaps this week. So pay attention to Drew Forbes getting some right guard snaps. I think tight end 3 is going to be extremely interesting how they go about that position. You know, currently Seth-devalve is the leader in the clubhouse, but he's been out for a concussion for over a week now. So they need 3 tight ends that can function in this offense. You know, Freddie Kitchens used 13 personnel with just 1 running back, 3 tight ends quite frequently last year. I think they want to do that for protection purposes. Does that mean they keep Pharoh-Brown, who I think is just a really stiff athlete, hasn't shown enough of what we need to see to feel comfortable there? If Seth-devalve is going to continue to have injury issues, it remains to be seen whether they'll pick somebody up off of the free agent market or waiver wire, or maybe use somebody on the roster to position of strength to go make a trade. We saw them sign Rico Gathers, but I don't know if that's necessarily the answer. And then kicker, I don't know. People have asked me who's out there, who can they get to be the kicker if the Greg Joseph, Austin-Seibert duo can't figure it out. I don't know. This kid from Baltimore that was traded to the Vikings for a 5th-round pick was a name, but I don't know. They just have to figure it out. I think Matt Bryant's still out there on the free agent market, maybe. But between Greg Joseph and Austin-Seibert, they've been looking for one of them to figure this role out, and neither of them have figured it out or taken advantage of things. So I guess the situation is unfortunate, but we got to say fingers crossed for now that one of those two young kickers can capitalize and earn this job for the long haul.